There's this, folks, John Cooper Clarke, set for Dundee. In ex-certificate exercises, ex-servicemen excrete, and the rats have all got rickets in a house in Beasley Street. You see where I got my image from, folks, look.
Right, folks, this is the Dichty. My goodness me, it's never normally that high, folks. Ooh, very high indeed. Fast flowing as well. Right, folks, I've just stopped here at the Dichty, which is the river that... Actually, this isn't the Dichty. I'm wrong. I am wrong. This is the other river. What's the other one that comes down here? The Dichty's one further on. This is the... oh, I can't remember its name now, folks. But this one comes from way up there, up north. It comes from up north and it flows down here. And then it meets with the Dichty down at the bridge. But it's very high, folks. And we have been getting flood warnings here in Angus and Tayside. So there's a sure sign. Look at that. Not seen it that high for a good while. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen that high when come to think about it, folks, but there it is. Dear oh dear. What's happening, folks? We had the snowing, then we had the melting, then we had the thawing, now we're having the flooding. This is Snowburbia 5, the flooding. Now here's the Michelin man, folks. This guy is actually an air pressure thing for your tyres. There he is, but we're not here to look at that, we're here to look at the river. Oh geez, oh look at this. So there it is. Fast flowing. Yeah, so just at the other side of Michelin here where the bridge is. Now this guy behind me here, there he is. He's got an actual name. What's he called? Is it Buble or something? I can't remember. But this is him. He's actually for using your for your pressure for your tyres, as you can see. Anybody can come here and just use him. And there he is. Fantastic, isn't it? Excellent. Right, we've actually got a point here for cars to be charged as well. In the green zone. Man, I'm in the green zone. Now then. So, as I was saying, folks, the flooding has started, yes. Even our car park at work, our car park at work is really bad as well, folks. So I'm just going to go there right now and we'll see how that is tonight. Now, folks, exciting news. John Cooper Clarke is coming to Dundee, the Gardyne Theatre. Now, John Cooper Clarke is kind of like a hero of mine, a punk poet. He was a big hero of Stewie. God rest your soul, Stewie, I miss you, mate. He was a big hero of Stewie's, and there's a photograph right here, folks. Look, there. Somebody said I look like John Cooper Clarke. John Cooper Clarke, the punk poet, is coming to Dundee. Right, here we go. Are you there, Wendy? Yeah. Right, here we go, Wendy, go. You take the bass drum, go. All right. Right, folks, tonight for tea we went to Falconer's the Butcher's, just right there, because the guy's in charge of that, or the head butcher anyway, he is a Spiz fan. Yes, gave him a Spiz badge a couple of weeks ago, so he's most happy with that. So tonight we're going to be trying his Chinese stir fry, because I'm going to be on my own tonight, folks. Rosie's away doing some bits and pieces So instead of going out and getting a food or something, I thought, you know what, I'll just get some of this. I remember this from a while back, being very, very tasty indeed. Very, very tasty, folks. So that's going to be my tea tonight. So join me, folks, as I'm left to my own devices in the house tonight. Now look at this flood here, folks. So it's not too deep. Through it. Right, here we are in the kitchen, folks, where tonight we are going to be having this. As you saw earlier, I bought this from my friend Mr. Faulkner, the butcher. There it is, look at this. Ah, it's going to be good, man. Oh, already it smells delicious. It smells of red peppers and some sort of just some sort of yeah, excellent. Right, there it is. Looks good, man. We have, of course, the prawn crackers. But now, folks, cooking this this Chinese stir fry I've got, it reminds me of a couple of things. The first thing is, it reminds me of my mum, because she had the forethought to go down to the butcher's in Brotifay. This is back in the early 70s, well, sorry, mid 70s, shall we say, 75, 76, 77, and she bought this stuff and cooked it, and Bro and I were instantly in love with it. It was just delicious, and we had it with noodles, which I think we hadn't really had before, because we hadn't really had Chinese or spicy food or anything growing up. We were kind of like a very mince and potato stew, steak kidney, all that kind of stuff, family Sunday dinners. And we always had the same thing together as a family. Not like today's families, where, you know, have 3 different meals cooking on the go. So, the first thing, my mum, she went down and got us this, and we loved it so much. We had it became quite a regular thing that we look forward to. And the other thing, as my noodles flop over the top, wow, it also reminds me of being in Glenrothes, because I only had a really basic flat when I was in Glenrothes, so I was quite sad and lonely, really, to tell you the truth, folks. And I bought some of this because it reminded me of home, and I found a butcher that sold this, and I remember taking it home, and I only had like a grill thing to cook, a Tefal 1 grill thing to cook on, and that's all I had in that flat, man. It was pretty basic, I must say. So, and I had that quite a lot, and it just reminded me of being home, and I was all alone in Glenrothes, man. It was a really sad time in my life, I must admit. So here we are again tonight on my own, and we're having, it seems to be a thing I eat on my own nowadays, just this sweet and sour Chinese stir fry. There it is. Delicious though. Folks, there it is. Oh yes. Looks good tonight. Right, folks, well, here I am sitting on my own, and my sad own, and having my noodles and chicken dish, and I must say, folks, this is wonderful. I have the peace and quiet of the house, just sitting here reading the paper. I have my tea, because I kind of mumbled that a little bit there, didn't I? And this chicken is absolutely delicious, man. It's so tender. I think I dropped a bit on the floor. Really, really tasty, man. Absolutely delicious. So, if you do want a nice supper for one, folks, I would thoroughly recommend going to Falconer's, the butcher's in Happy Hillocks, a long road from my work, the bingo, at the Happy Hillocks shops, and getting yourself ½ pound of Chinese stir fry. Absolutely delicious. So do excuse me, folks. I'm just a way to wolf this down. Well, there it is, folks. Finished. Lovely. Really, really nice. Very tasty indeed, I must say.